Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Okay, What's on Tap podcast. We are in a impromptu setting here. We have a meeting with Adrian on a nice Thursday evening.
Indeed.
And we've been talking some shop here. And we finished up and thought, hey, let's grab a couple of beers. And while we're having beers, let's just review something.
Absolutely. And such nice beers we had to, sort of.
Yes. So today we're going to start with the Compulsory Fun from Magic Rock and LHG, which I am not familiar with. Do you know LHG?
No.
And it's a Citra Mosaic Columbus IPA, 6.5% ABV. And Left-Handed Giant Brewing Company in the UK.
They're all from the UK?
It's... Oh my gosh. It is... Oh yeah, so Left-Handed Giant, Magic Rock, and DEYA Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Which I don't know who DEYA Brewing Company is.
Yeah.
But this has been making the rounds recently. And it is a New England IPA.
In a pretty can. Or an ugly can, actually.
Well, ugly pretty can.
Yeah. Pink guy with an ice cream on his head. No,
it's a party hat. It's a party hat with a... I thought it was smoke, but it's a streamer. So he's the kind of guy you would worry about at a party because he looks like he might snap and kill some people.
He's ugly like a prairie label.
He is ugly.
Yeah, I'm really excited because most New Englands are based on Mosaic, as I understand it, or at least the ones I drink. And when someone says Columbus, I'm thinking like Nebuchadnezzar and stuff.
Well, this has Citra, Mosaic, and Columbus. So
yeah, all right.
There's some Mosaic in there.
Yeah. All right.
And this just smells super fruity.
It's fruity and floral. I love
very,
that.
very much.
It smells very Cloudwater, to be honest.
It does smell very Cloudwater, and to look at it, it looks very Cloudwater as well. It is
hazy.
It's hazy, but it doesn't have that.
It's not
particle,
solid.
Sediment kind of haze, which I absolutely hate.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the bottom. Yeah, actually, you have a little bit.
Very little, but it's very, very. I mean, it's minute.
Looks clean.
All right. Well, cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah, it's spot on.
Yeah, that is great.
New England as it should be.
Yeah, it's just clean, fruity, a little bit of bitterness in the back end.
I wonder what's the percentage of this one, did you say?
6.5%.
6.5,
yeah.
All right.
So it's very drinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I could have a lot of this.
Absolutely. This is some kind of perfection. Like, perhaps we hit it at the right time as well.
Could be.
It's newly fresh in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Magic Rock?
Magic Rock, I'm in conflict with my friends there. I really don't like their IPAs. I think it is because they use a lot of caramel, actually.
Yeah.
And or caramel and malt, like that kind of IPA style that they get famous for.
Yeah.
And they went, triple. I think they even had quadruple. And I just felt like it's the same beer with more alcohol, and I didn't get it at all. However, this fall they had a few experimental beers, like the one we had here.
Right. So we did an episode prior where we had the Magic Rock Goza. That was a mojito, I think.
That's
pineapple
right,
mojito or something like that. Yeah.
Pineapple mojito, because I reflect on that because why is there pineapple in my mojito? But it was really, really nice. And I had more in that series. I don't remember the names of them, but actually Magic Rock is a brewery I would pick first on the list right now.
Oh, I'm a big fan of theirs. They do a thing out right now called the Bearded Lady Dessert Edition.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
it is unbelievably good. That is a must-have if you can find it.
Oh, you don't know where they have it?
I've tried it twice now.
Yeah,
last time I tried it was at Bishop's Arms Savoy.
All right.
So I know you can get it there.
Yep. All right. Unbottled?
No, it comes in can.
All right.
Yeah, it's in a can.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels bad I really love the New Englands in cans and the IPAs, the fresh stuff I like in cans, but I have a really hard time with I got a Rodenbach in a can. That
doesn't sound right.
No, like a red Flanders. No.
It's kind of fun. I could drink it on a, you're on a boat somewhere, just like zooming over the seeds, drinking some Rotobock out of a can.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm silly because I think I preferred bottles for IPAs as well until I realized that I was stupid. And it holds up better in a can, and it's definitely no metallic because there's plastic inside the can, so that's just a myth. But and if I get metallic, it's from having my bottles laying down.
Yeah.
But still, no, I'm far from thinking that it looks good with a can on a stout as well.
Yeah, I think stouts and cans I have no problems with. I think they keep really well that way.
Yeah.
Probably hold the flavors longer over time. It's still pretty new, so we have to give it some time to see how it ages out. But the Paradox Rye was on can, and I think we both agreed that was one of the best beers of the Advent calendars.
That was an amazing beer, but it was ugly as...
it was a very ugly beer to be poured.
It looked stupid, and that box, like 33 centiliter paper box.
Yeah, it's a waste of packaging. I don't get the double packaging. It's just a waste of natural resources.
Yeah, crazy. No, I would prefer to have that one with champagne cork, something like that. But I'm a real big fan of the old-fashioned Cantillon. You get the corkscrew and the cap.
No, this is really nice. That's kind of a dying system these days.
Actually, Brackery is bringing it in.
Oh, really?
But they told me like a year ago, so I'm wondering what happened. But they said it would have their exclusive lines, which comes out in 75 centiliters now, right?
Yeah, but those never come to Systembolaget, hardly.
No, but I don't know, but
I only ever see the big bottles in the restaurants or online. I've never seen a big Brackery bottle in the shops.
Oh, yes.
Well, I've seen the Local King. I think it was the last one I saw.
No.
Fruit salad, maybe.
I got like 20 of them in my basement.
I
always buy one. I definitely bought like 4 or 5 last year on Systembolaget, and then I buy in Denmark from.
Yeah. I mean, they still make them, but I'm saying it by and large, what we see is usually the 375 or the 330 bottles.
Yeah.
We don't see the
no. It's only the
750 ones. With
the oldest standards of 33s. However, it's a problem, especially with Brackery, because they've gone very high up in the ABV. They were like at 9-10% on many of the big bottles.
Yeah.
And having one of those is killing me to have one myself. Mm-hmm. And even with a friend, it's way too much because we like to go through a battery of beers.
Yeah, of course. You want to split that amongst 4, 5, 6 people.
Yeah. And if something is good, I want to open another one. That feels a lot more luxurious than having one big bottle. So I'm really looking forward to Brackery pulling that through and stop doing the big ones, because that's why I have so many in the basement. I mean, I love them. I would drink them all the time, but I rarely have the occasion where my friends actually want Brackery because they're like, tick nerds or whatever, or we're not many enough.
That's my problem. Is I've got a lot of big bottles, and they're just stacking up because I'm like, I don't really have that occasion where I want to break them out. So
no, I was gonna fix that during Christmas now, but Thomas will have a party instead. So he needs to get rid of his stuff first.
Yeah.
But most likely I will have a Brackery party. I'll invite you.
Nice. I appreciate that.
Got too many bottles.
All right. So what would you rate this?
Oh man, this is high. It's not a double IPA, which I actually prefer in this style.
Yeah.
It's actually the best New England IPA I ever had.
Really?
Well, I haven't had much Treehouse.
No.
Those probably beat this. I had samples. And the Trillium, I never had this fresh. So yes, this is amazing.
Good call. I was going to go in at a 4.5 on this.
Yeah.
I think it's just a great beer.
Yeah.
And looking forward to having it again.
Yeah, I really hope they don't run out. Let's go hide a few.
Yeah. All right. And so the next beer is one that, it's a brewery they seem to have on tap here. So we're at Beer Ditch. I don't know if we said that earlier.
Yeah. No, it's they have 2 local taps from Rocket Brewing.
Okay. And Rocket Brewing is a Malmo-based brewery.
Actually, Rocket Brewing is a Copenhagen-based brewery, but one guy is from Malmo and there are 2 guys.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what they are right now, but they used to be from Denmark. However, they always have 2 local taps, and they have really been delivering since they started doing it here.
Yeah.
Their Sour Power series and so on.
Okay. And so this is this is a Saison. Comes in at 4.5%.
Yeah,
is
it a Saison?
Yeah, it's a Saison.
Yeah, all
That's
right.
what the board said anyway. I don't know.
The Sour
Maybe
Escape, right?
Yeah, Sour Escape.
Yeah.
With sea buckthorn.
Yeah, which is special edition.
Yes.
Never had that.
Yeah.
All right.
So what do you know about sea buckthorn?
I only know it from beer, really.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's a plant of some sort.
Oh, I got it.
It's a northern plant. It's only.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Typical Rocket is a lot of bread.
Yeah, it's very saison-y. A lot of bread there.
Yeah, and it's dry bread with quite a lot of water as well.
It's very smooth and very clean.
Yes, very clean.
Very, very clean.
Yeah.
It's not I don't feel like it's an overly complex beer, but I find it's very drinkable.
It's like, Rocket is specialists on bread. Sometimes they do really sour. This is typical their bread style, their regular style, and it's not many breweries that do that. So that's probably why I appreciate them a lot. Even though they are great at sours, they stand out more with the bread stuff. And this is typically, it's very hard to find this kind of beer with a distinct bread and yet fruity. Like Stone totally craps out on their bread beer being all bread.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you drink before or after or 3 years after, it will be all bread. So I think this is a very nice thing to have on the menu.
I agree, and it's really interesting because it's got from the smell, you think it's going to be a really sour beer, but because I think it's got a nice sour nose to it. But when you taste it, it's just like
yeah, it's got some funk in the nose, definitely.
It's just like a little bit of sour, but a strong saison-y bread like kind of flavor to it. But just a very smooth, clean finish.
Yeah, it's like a saison where they switch the yeast to the bread.
Yeah.
Because there's no yeast at all.
No.
So it's very, very easy to drink, refreshing, and solid, balanced.
Yeah.
But it's not very interesting, though. Other than that, the style in itself is interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a complex beer. It's not one that's going to like wow you with complexity.
No.
But I like it in that it's just so clean and neat and smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so drinkable. At 4.5%, you could drink a lot of these and feel glad you did.
And I'm very happy that it's so stable because Rocket have had a lot of ups and downs, even their existing lines, like beer I had over and over, like this one they have at Systembolaget. They're really nice labels with stories on the backside, like George Michael flying through space or whatever. They have the space team overall. Californication, isn't that the beer? There's something with California.
There's something with California and something with Gravity.
No, not the Gravity one, because that one I know very well.
Yeah, the Gravity one I wasn't that thrilled with, and the California one is kind of a sunsetty.
Pale ale.
Yeah,
with bread in it.
Yeah.
Well, however, that one has been very unstable. I had it in several occasions, and sometimes I poured it, and other times I really loved it. However, this one seems like they could do this over and over again. It's very, very balanced, very correct. There is no unfavorable tones in it at all.
Yeah, as long as they stick to the recipe, I think they're gonna just keep producing a real dream of a beer.
Yeah. However, I'm not sure I feel the sea buckthorn in it. This was a sea buckthorn edition.
I don't know. I'd be curious to try like a regular edition to see how the sea buckthorn influences it, because I don't know that I taste anything that would make me think, oh, this has some other flavor that I couldn't easily identify.
No.
For me, it's sour, it's Brett, it's saison.
Yeah. I wish there were more sea buckthorn. That would really kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
Or lime or lemon or something like that. But it's still a very good beer.
Yeah, it feels like a really nice base saison. With a little bit of sourness to it, because it doesn't have the peppery or the some of the other saison notes to it.
It definitely like cross styles, saison bread. Yep.
All right. So I'm going to give this 3.75.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna go 3.5.
3.5?
This one. but I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, and I think the only reason I'm giving a 0.525 more is because of how just clean and neat and well-rounded it is as a overall beer. This is on pure drinkability factor alone. Yeah, I think I could definitely have one of these again and again.
Yeah. Well, my 3.5, I would go if I consider how much I love them having this style at all available on tap. That's worth a lot. So that way, this is premium beer to me.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, check us out online, Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Instagram, Facebook, What's on Tap, across all those things. So until next time, keep drinking.